Girl. Did you seriously, hi Feisty, did you seriously, what up allegedly? Did you seriously come live last night, all excited, thinking you did something, girl? I think that, hi Ryan, I think that Lori Jones ain't even that dumb. You could block as many fearless accounts as you want. Because we could just make other ones. Have you been on this app being bullied for 4 years and you didn't know that you can't be live and watch a live at the same time on the same account? Are you, like, what? You can't stop it, babe. All right? High flyers. It was hilarious to watch that. I was like, she really thought she did something, huh? I was like, I never thought. Listen. I really try not to like crack on people's intelligence, but girl, you make it way too easy. Way too easy. Oh, Mickey. I'm sorry, Nookie has it up. And I was like, I didn't believe what I was hearing, y'all. Thank you, Linka. I didn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, did she just say that? And she kept going. And I was like, oh, she's serious. Hi, Fanny. I was like, oh, she means it. Yikes, babe. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, she, hold on. I'll get it to you. My Bluetooth. I got you. I was like, girl. She's all excited. I did it. Bitch, did what? Yo. Hi, Sour Skittles. I mean, I was like, look at her face. All proud. She did it. What'd you do, bitch? Listen, you know, I was like, is this real life? I was so confused. Hi, guys. I was so confused. And then she kept saying it. Me too. That's what I'm saying. I was like, there ain't no way she just... Guess what she did, yo?
Hey, guess what I did? Guess how many people I blocked just right now.
Girl, you know what really sucks for you is you had to unblock that many real accounts to do all that and did fucking nothing.
Do you know how many? Hi, Tina. 30.
It could never, Pippi.
No, with the same username. Look, I'll show you.
So proud. So proud.
Ready? You want to see how psycho these people are?
She's so proud she did absolutely fucking nothing. Okay.
Look. Ready? Wait a second. Where is it? Hang on.
Yo, I was like...
So there's... Hold on.
Listen, Erica.
Okay. So...
I was like...
Fearless 1. Okay, no, hang on. There's more, okay? There's more. There's different numbers. Hold on. Okay, here's another one.
I love it, big butterfly.
Here's
Hi, Charlie.
another one.
Hi, buddy. No slob up my face.
Wait.
Hi, Miss Tammy. No.
Come on.
I'm not playing with you. I'm live right now.
No, come on, dude. Why is there...
Gotta get it.
There we go. Okay,
Give it to
so
Sissy.
there's that one.
Give it to Sissy.
There's that one.
This is what he wants.
Accounts that were streaming you last night. No, I know.
This is what he wants, y'all.
Watch them get to 1 million, not all the numbers. Dude, that's psycho. I was literally in bed and I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, they're all streaming. Not anymore. And that's not only. I blocked the one with...
She's serious, y'all. That is fucking fucking alarming, okay?
Like Cloud9 or something. They're gone. They're
Wrong!
from different accounts, though. That's what... Dude, I just blocked 20 accounts. That's weird. I know. I was like, slam dunk. Boom. I was like, what now? What now? What now? What now? What now?
Yo.
What now? What now?
Yo! She is 100%.
Listen, that's seriously mental. No, I know. No, they'll watch from different accounts and then stream on those accounts so they still will be able to. What do you mean? They stream you from different accounts and show live on the Fearless.
Right.
I'm not done. There's so much I have to do. Oh, my word. There's a lot. But at least, I don't think...
At least I did all that work for nothing.
So they're saying that they use a different account.
Somebody's got brains, apparently.
And then they broadcast from that account that you blocked them on.
Correct.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which I'm still trying to figure out how I can... Because it's going to take some time. It's a lot of work.
Oh, she's bothered.
So, I'm gonna block you. Bye. See you later.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
Nothing, bitch. There ain't nothing
I don't know.
you can do.
Supposedly the people that Dylan hooked up to do these streamings, you know, but
I know, thank you.
they are making it so you don't know them and it's top secret, so you don't figure it out.
This is a 32-year-old woman with kids.
Yeah, I know.
If I see any different names streaming, I will let you know so that way you can block. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? I have been blocking a lot of people. So you come over a page and they're streaming me. I need you guys to message me, not on here, but privately message me so I can screenshot it and I can submit it and I can block it. We're gonna have to work as a team.
It's not going to matter. First, because you already had to unblock people in order to block those accounts that were not the accounts streaming. Also, I'm going to tell you again that when your army is ready, let me know. Okay? Because my army just willing and ready, okay?
It's going to take some time, but I have an idea.
Hi, Fliz.
I have an idea up my shoulders. It could be, but...
Thanks, Lainey.
I have an idea. Up my shoulders. It could work. Thank you. My little agents.
Yeah, but the thing is, these people that are listening to them are listening to lies. That's the thing.
I'll wait. One lie. I want just one lie that's come out, because I can name several that she said about us over here.
Well, of course it's all lies.
Oh, of course it is. Everybody lies but
I know.
her.
I know.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know. You mean sleeve? No, shoulders.
Yeah, you meant sleeve. You did mean
Sure, sleeve, shoulders, whatever, same thing.
Same thing? Here comes Charlie with the bull.
Whatever.
Right, Pauline. We don't talk about that over here. We don't talk about that.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Stop. Oh my god.
We are not the same. We are not the same. Okay? Absolutely not. Not the same in any manner. As a matter of fact.
You should see how my cat is sitting in the chair. It's sitting in the chair like a
pupils
human.
were wild. She's not like us.
See,
and girl, I hate to tell you this, but I think that my army's gonna have much more brain cells because like we like education over here, and the truth is always going to be the truth, Gabby. You could continue pointing the fingers everywhere you want, but guess what? It is always going to lead back to you because the truth doesn't change and you are a liar.
I think tape there showing my age, I guess.
That happens.
How's my girl?
Thanks, guys. Truth never changes.
Creepy.
Good. Ooh. I'm with somebody.
Anyway, she ended this live, okay, and came back. Y'all, she ended the live and came back again flexing, okay? Again flexing.
I'm not here. Oh God, pinky promise. Okay, awesome.
Okay, I'll wait.
Guess what? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! Who we waving to? Who we waving to?
It worked. It did? No, shut up. Did it work? No, shut up. Did it work?
It's not gonna work.
Is this working?
No. It's
Please
working
tell
for
me
us.
it's working.
Thanks, Psycho Bunny.
Yes! 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 Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Who's the best? Who's the best? Gabby. Gabby. A what? A what? I say what in the butt? Who's the champion? Who's the champion? Who's the champion? Me.
So embarrassing.
Oh, fuck.
This was so embarrassing.
Are they still streaming me? Really?
And I will.
How?
Because you're an idiot.
Hey, what's up? Dude, can they fucking just leave me the fuck alone?
No. Answer for your lies. We will leave you
Gabby's
alone.
tapeworm. I'll get the fuck out of here. My fucking tapeworm, my fucking ass. Where are you? Hold on, I gotta find you. I missed something. You did.
I thought you weren't.
Where
I thought
are
you
you?
weren't bothered by the people streaming you. I thought you weren't bothered. I thought it wasn't bothering you. What up, big booty witch? What? I thought it wasn't bothering you. And listen, no. This is crazy. She really thinks she did
Get out
something,
of
y'all.
here. Damn it. I need to go ahead and block that person. Gotcha.
Oh. Takes
I
3
missed
seconds
something.
to make a new
Wait,
thing.
are they still streaming me?
And we will.
Please tell me they're not streaming me.
We will continue to stream you.
Please. Who is?
So many people.
Damn, bet.
Even people
A few are.
that are not fearless accounts have jumped in and are starting to stream as well. Okay? Hi, Jabbering Judy.
What are their names?
Yeah, I know.
Same ones? How is that fucking possible?
Because you're blocking the accounts streaming the lives, not the ones that are actually watching the live.
Thanks.
This is real life, y'all. Charlie's crying because
I think it's super weird when it's a guy. Yeah, me too.
I think it's super weird that you sit in these lives and think that everybody forgets that you faked a fucking miscarriage a week ago. Anybody that gets in your box as a woman should be ashamed of themselves that they allow you to do that.
Me too.
It could never.
You know
be
what
me.
a lot of people are gonna say when they get in trouble?
Nobody's getting in trouble.
They're gonna be like, I should have listened to Gabby.
Girl, you're sitting here thinking that you blocked accounts and that you were going to stop a blackout. You think people should listen to you? You legitimately sat in this live celebrating something that is impossible.
Or spoke about her.
People are allowed to speak about you, Gabby. And this is where your confusion comes in, right? People giving their opinions on your public fuckery, okay, is not against the law. Nobody is breaking the law by publicly holding you accountable for your bullshit. That's not against the law. This is embarrassing behavior. Who's talking?
Really shouldn't have.
Who's talking? Amanda, don't you block her. Amanda, she comes in my live. I don't go in her live. Who's talking? Don't block her. Who's talking? I'll wait. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's not stalking, honey. When you put your life on a public platform, anybody can do that. It is not against the law, all right? But what I am going to say is I want to know how you sit there and support this girl. And by the way, you coming to my chat, I don't do that, babe. Y'all are making all the wrong moves and making it worse for her, just so you know. Okay, what I am doing is not illegal. It is not against the law. No, Rosalie, make me. She faked a miscarriage a week ago. Any woman supporting that should be ashamed of themselves. Call the popo ho. Period. But y'all could keep coming over here. You're only hurting her. You understand that, right? I am very well aware of what I am legally able to do. I want you to understand that. I have dealt with internet and the court more than once, babe. Okay? There is nothing that she can do to me, okay, when she is the one that is actually committing crimes. Do you understand that? What up, Pity Paws?
Not much. Look, for the ones that are coming in here from her side,
Queen.
do you not listen to what she says? When she talks about those effing idiots, she don't need you effing idiots. She's talking about her chat. Well, why can't you guys understand that? She literally addresses you when she gets mad and says, I don't need you effing idiots in here. She
Y'all
says
are just
it
monkeys
all-
in her circus. You understand that, right?
Yes, all the time. She says it. So I don't understand what part of that you don't understand. And not only that, I don't understand the fact that if you are a woman and you stand up in her chat,
Gross.
would you take in Walmart parking lot if you see any woman or man abusing a child? Would you stand there and drool
Oh,
like
sorry,
you do
y'all.
with her?
Papa, quit
Would
it.
you? No, you would do something
Papa.
about it. I don't understand what you people don't understand about that she uses you for money because she wants you to sub. You effing idiots, her quote. What do you not understand about that? I have watched her for 4 years now, okay? 4 years. This is a pattern, a cycle she does every time. Just like when she took and started her door dashing. She said, I don't effing
No.
need you idiots anymore. She was talking to her supporters, her subscribers. Everybody, what do you not understand? As women, why can you not stand up with other women that are credible and say, look, this is not right. This is not right. I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to stand by somebody who does this. If you do, you're disgusting.
She gets worse. She gets worse because there are people that allow her to continue the behavior. That's why.
That is right. And for you, quote, quote, supporters and quote, quote, people in the chat, what the hell are you going to do if something happens to that little boy or something happens to her? Because you guys keep backing her shit up. What are you going to do then? Say, oh, it wasn't me. I was just in there watching. Bullshit. I call bullshit on it, and it pisses me off. If you are any type of woman, stand up and do what's right and get the hell out of her room and quit parading her little whatever you want to call the shit.
Exactly. And that's the problem, right? Is that people like this, right, continue because, all right, I want you to hear me. It's because there are people that lie to her, that baby her and do this and that and the other thing. She lied about a miscarriage. All right. There is no question about it. She lied about that miscarriage. She thinks that she doesn't hurt people. She hurts people on the regular. Okay. Instead of trying to take accountability for the lies that she told, okay, she did what? What did she do? Deflected with some self-harm shit. Her lies, I know she did, Rachel. I'm just talking about the most recent one. I want people to understand that because I haven't dug into this situation, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not aware of, so I'm not really going to go there yet. I'm talking about recently, as in the last 3 months, she has lied about multiple miscarriages. And instead of just taking accountability and being honest about it, right? She then goes to something else instead of doing the right thing. Okay, that's first. Secondly, she sat there and told her chat that her caseworker told her I called CPS. So maybe you should go ask her why she feels the need to lie about people. I don't lie about her.
Not only that, is I want to bring up one thing, and I want you ladies over there to sit and think about this, that think you're such good friends with her. When she had a conversation on the phone with her grandmother, there was 2 people there, her and her grandmother. It had to do about her sister. There was only one person that could leak it out on TikTok. There was 2 people in that conversation. Who do you think leaked it out about her sister? If she can turn on her own damn sister like that, you think you mean anything to her? You think you mean anything to her? You better
Nobody
carry
means
your
anything
ass
to
on
her.
somewhere.
So the original thing with Feisty was she said that Feisty was over there talking about her kid to rage bait, right? She rage baits a lot. Feisty tried to go in her box and tell her, hey, listen, I wasn't talking about your kid. Gabby overtalked her, called her names, lied, continued lying, still couldn't produce a screen recording of Feisty talking about her kid. And then instead of taking accountability for the way that she spoke to Feisty, she said, somebody told me. That's never going to be an excuse, because guess what? People tell me things all day, every day. It is my job to make sure that is accurate information before I give it to the masses, right? Because I promise you that if I was out here lying about people on the internet, there would be a problem, right? Y'all would have a problem if I just started taking things that people told me and ran with it publicly, right? So why is it okay for people like that to do that to other people? It's not. And by the way, if you're still watching, she lost in court. Do you understand that? She has already tried to go to the court, and the court said no. Do you know why the court said no? Just because you have 20,000 screenshots of people giving their opinions about you does not mean it is criminal. It is not against the law.
And I'm just going to say this. For you people, I'm not even going to say women. For you people who sit over there in her chat, think about the hundreds of women that she has hurt just by faking this miscarriage. Do you want to console them? Because they've been through it.
Period.
You want to console them when they're crying because of what she did? And then not only that, is saying that she wanted to basically off herself. Do you know how many people that triggered and hurt? Do you want to console them? Do you want to explain this to them? I want you to get up here on a public platform and explain that to these ladies and these men. These kids, these teenagers, these kids that were triggered by her. You think you're such a woman? Get up there and explain it to them now.
And if she didn't mean to hurt anybody, why is she still so brazenly wearing that necklace, knowing that she simply had a period?
Because she knows it triggers
if
people.
she's not trying to hurt anybody, and she knows how bad it's offending those women that actually lost a fetus and not a single cell period.
Anything at all.
Right? She simply had a period, and she knows that, but she keeps screaming, it was a loss to me. Bitch, it was your fucking period.
When she stubs her toe, it's a loss.
Right.
What the hell you talking about? She
Right.
she makes me so mad. Okay, Villain, you're gonna have to kick me out because my screen is blank.
Okay. Drop
but
off.
I just want you people over there to do this. I want you to do this. Get up on a public platform. You think you're so tough and want to back her up. Get on a public platform so everybody can see it and apologize.
Oh. Trigger warning. Just because I didn't get a chance to go there, but if you have, if loss triggers you, please don't watch. What up, Feisty?
I just wanted to they've also stated that I've been convicted of assaulting a minor that bullied my niece. Supposedly I beat up a little kid that bullied my niece. I was convicted of it, and that's the reason why I dropped the charges on HP up here in Ohio, because the defense attorney found out about it and he was going to test my integrity on the stand. So according to the Unfolding Feisty page, Feisty has been convicted of assaulting a minor that bullied her niece. So, I mean, if anything else, that should tell you to leave Feisty the fuck alone. According to them, I'll beat up kids too, bitch. So, you see what I'm saying? I just want to get it out there because I don't know who all's watching it. I don't mean to take too much of your time.
No, you're good.
But I do have convictions. I went live on Instagram this morning and I laid my shit bare, but I have never been convicted of assaulting a minor child. And I don't need nobody on the ticker talk thinking that. So I just wanted to jump in there and say that.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you, ma'am.
All
No
they spread
problem.
is rumors, Feisty. They just... Gabby acts like she doesn't...
right.
Yep. She doesn't dig on people. She doesn't talk about people. All she's done is lie about people. And she absolutely means to hurt people. And she's telling her people that, oh, the judge didn't get to see my evidence. A judge in Indiana. You sent that in. They saw all those screenshots of opinions. No threats.
She's not understanding that, good morning, well, for you, it's afternoon for me, but she's not understanding that people are able to talk about her. She puts herself out there. People can discuss your actions. That is perfectly legal. Okay.
And they can discuss her parenting.
100%.
It's not nice to talk about somebody's child, but it's also not illegal to mention
Freedom of
his
speech
name.
doesn't include lies.
Right? It doesn't include lies. It doesn't include inciting violence for her to come over here and send her people to raising her army. Freedom of speech doesn't cover that. But yes, everybody says children are off limits. However, it is not illegal in a courtroom to speak publicly about someone's child that they put on the internet.
Correct.
So, while it is not appropriate,
Lies
it's not illegal.
Lies, defamation, slander, not protected speech.
Right?
None. I don't do
Get
that. I don't do that. I do not text her. I do not call her. I do not.
You know, I have never texted her.
Don't do any of that.
Right? I've never texted her. I've never been in her
Right.
box. I've never let her in my box because, you know,
I'll
not
let her
about
come over here
arguing
as
with-
much as she wants, because once I move
Right.
back to Florida, I think that she's going to try, and it's not going to work.
She probably will, but I just never did let her in my box, so she can't say I've ever communicated with her.
Right.
I've never made a threat. I've never said pull up
Right.
or I'm ready to square up.
Right.
So, you know, but we know all about that.
Right.
I'll be quiet.
And that too, right? Just listen. Think about people that when you put your life out there, right? People have the right to react to it. Okay. The necklace. Sorry. Gabby alleges that after this miscarriage, somebody sent her a gift. It's the necklace that she wears with the infinity symbol and the footsteps. I tried to order that necklace and I couldn't get it in less than 3 days. So I don't know how that happened, right? That's kind of weird. But you can talk about people. It is, listen, people are allowed to have opinions about you, all right? It's not our fault that your behavior causes such a fucking ripple effect on the internet that people need to talk about it. People holding you accountable and making others aware that you spread and lie like you do is not against the law. It is never gonna be against the law. You could take all the screenshots of Reddit that you want. It is never going to do anything. Ever. Yes, September. Right. And that's the case too. Listen to me. All right. You try to go to the police or the courts with something internet, the first thing that they're going to do is tell you, get off the internet. Log off. Right? It is always going to be the first line of defense. All right? Sorry, y'all. Give me a sec. Always. You could fill out as much IC3 reports as you want. It doesn't mean that something illegal is happening. I don't break laws. I have never gone into your chat. Okay? I don't call you, text you, email you, which is all things that would be constitute harassment in Florida, that is. Okay? I don't do those things.
Hey.
Miss Patty, you know you're up here, babe?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You know I never get in a box. I never do this.
Yeah.
I won't take up too much of your time. I just wanted to say, as a woman who has had a miscarriage, and I'm sure this has been said time and time and time again, right? When I had to pick my husband up off the floor, when I had to pick myself up off the floor, you know where I wasn't live. I wasn't trying to make money. I wasn't on here laughing and crying and cutting it up. Like, I wasn't doing any of that.
I agree 100%.
So-
I said that originally because I was like, I said that the first day, I think. Like, that would never be somebody's, that's not what would be on your mind.
No.
Right? It's not something, oh, let me go live. That would never, right. Exactly, baked. Exactly.
I had to bring myself to therapy.
Right.
Because
I think therapy would be beneficial to her because she's got a really, she's got an issue with self-awareness. Like she's not understanding that a lot of what is happening is 100% on her.
Right. Exactly. And then the only other thing I wanted to say was I've been following you forever. Forever. I have never known you to call CPS on anybody. You've held multiple lives. You're like, you warn people beforehand. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and I understand that there's mandated reporters, and a couple of times I've said, like, watch, hold the chat, all mandated reporters comment, put your hands up, so that people could get an idea of just how many mandated reporters are lurking. There are so many mandated reporters around that nobody has to do anything. The people that are bound to an oath to do it, right, they will take care of it.
Right. Exactly. Even if you do it online, like you can fill out forms online and put somebody else's name as the like informant. Like they don't check. They don't
100%.
use your ID.
Right.
So Gabby, get fucked.
Right. It's crazy to me, but there are so many, and I think that a lot of people, typically people in this position, right, they don't realize just how many mandated reporters there are around.
No.
So just because I have never been in a situation where I needed to make that call does not mean that I'm not aware that the calls are happening.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. You've always stood on, don't call them.
Right. It's
That's
crazy.
what you stood on, but you can't be in everybody's household. I mean, there's 1.2K in here. It's not like you can literally point at every single person in here and be like, don't call CPS.
Right.
They're not going to listen.
No, people think that people listen to me much more than they actually do. Yeah. But I always say that when people are, when people are mass reporting any situation, animals, police, fucking kids, any situation, it is counterproductive to the goal, right? Because what happens is when the person goes to them and they're like, I'm being bullied and harassed, then they look at the log of calls and they're like, we got 400 calls about this one person. So I just don't find it beneficial. I think it's counterproductive.
It does, and it makes the case look unimportant.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. And I don't think that listen, here's the truth of it. She was live like 17 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay? Legitimately. If you don't like that people are, you got hit.
Oh, of course.
If you don't like that people are talking about your behavior on the internet, limit your time on live. It always blows my mind. And then they go to like this obsessed. Girl, what? If I'm on this app for 2 hours a day, it's a lot. You know there are 24 hours in a day, right? You don't know that? Yeah, I that's one thing. I know that, let me actually address that. I know that there's been a couple of times where they didn't move it or cover it quick enough, but they will. It's a learning curve, right? And we're working on it. Just, that's all I could tell you. Thank you, Lauren. We're working on it. They were told that is one thing that I won't play around with. Is I don't, even though she puts him on the internet, and I understand that by law we can, it's just not a move that I would make, right? Everybody's doing their best. There are also other accounts that are streaming. Forgotten Cloud is one. The Turkey account that I posted is another. There were so many other people outside of the Fearless accounts. The numbers are dropping. She still has too many people in there for my liking, but hi, all for one, thank you. And the YouTube is ready, right? You're good. But listen, Michaela, I understand. What I'm saying is we don't need regular people to report because the mandated reporters already have, right? It does take consistency. It does take consistency. And I know that there are different streams. Some have commentary, some don't. And I understand that people were saying that they don't like commentary. Other people are saying that they want commentary. And in order, I just have to make people are going to do what they're going to do. You follow me? Exactly, Asia. Right. Her numbers have been lower. The live from last night, The one after her cackling, which was awful. I don't know what that said. I'm sorry. Right. 250. 250 is amazing from where it was. Okay. Mexican homie is covering her tonight as well. Right. And that's the thing. So I know some people like commentary. Right. Thank you. Some people like it, some don't. Go to one that you want to go to and stay there. Oh my God, it was terrible. Hi. It was awful. It was awful. I don't know what's going on with your mod account. I do think that he is Eastern, right? The YouTube account is also, hi Cool Breeze, the YouTube account is also, I tested it yesterday to make sure that I could be live on that account. That's good as well. So there are more people. I know Feisty made more accounts. I gotta remember to follow those. I know Feisty has, are you still here, Feisty? What number did she make up to? Does anybody know? Also, hi Miracles. Gabby, when you put that man on the screen, do you think that like we shiver? Do you think that anybody, okay, no, I just wanted to make sure I was accurate. Do you think that he's scary? Extends a man over there. Nobody's afraid of him. And every time he opens his mouth, you get caught in a lie because he doesn't know what you've said. Okay? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody's afraid of him, girl. Okay? Nobody. Right, same. And you both look very unclean. All right? I don't know why you think you're doing something. All right? I'm not afraid of him, all right? Let me explain how this goes for me, right? Because I am well aware, facts, I am well aware of what I did, but I'm having trouble. That's why I was late, actually. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, okay, Cheryl, thank you. I forgot what I was saying now. Let me explain, okay? I am very aware of what I am legally able to do and not, right? So I'm confident, okay? Sorry. I'm confident in that department because I don't break laws. Nothing that I do is illegal, all right? I don't talk about your family. I don't condone threats. I really don't even talk about your kid. I talk about your lack of parenting. 1000%. I think that there is something alarming about that kid's behavior. All right? None of which is illegal. Okay? None of it. None of it. Okay? So I know that you have a problem and you don't seem to understand that people calling you out on your shitty behavior is not bullying. Guess why? Because that behavior leads back to you. Had you not lied, right? Had you not faked a miscarriage, had you not doubled down, all of that leads back to you. You are the cause and I am the effect. Do you get it? It is not illegal. I don't just, hey, I think I'll talk about this one today. Absolutely not. I don't do that. And you came in my box and then left, correct. And she could get in trouble if she tries to do that too. Right, exactly. Okay? But more importantly, spring break almost over. Is he potty trained yet? That you spent, 45 minutes on live? 45 hours? Probably more, actually. On lives last week? I hope you got some of that done. That is what I talk about. I do not threaten. That is not the way I move. Okay? So, over there, all right, if you don't want me to continue to dismantle all your shit, maybe you should stop lying. It is my opinion that you cannot stop lying. I really don't know if you're even conscious of it when it happens. I don't have to worry about these things, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm successful with what I do. Y'all can't call CPS on me. There isn't a person on the internet that knows where I work. Not one. Nothing. I don't threaten people. I don't lie about people. Truth always finds its way. Every single time. So if you wanted people to treat you better, Gabby, then you shouldn't lie about them. Because, listen, I love Wawa. It was you, Gabby, that took to your live and said that your caseworker told you I, villain, called CPS, and that never happened. Hi, green-eyed girl. Amen, speckled doggo. Why is it up to you for her not to lie? What do you mean? If it were up to me, she would have stopped lying long ago. Her lies hurt people. Do you understand that? The lies that she tells about people or herself hurt people. And for those of y'all that have been around for a while, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't hurt people. Once you start hurting other people, that's when I have an issue. I don't give a shit. Listen, I know people have this big, huge fucking issue that I don't cover Lisa Richard, right? I don't know why they don't get my reasoning behind it, right? If you don't know what's going on with Lisa Richard and the fact that there is fucking 700 channels covering her, what am I gonna do? There are people that I covered. Hi, Luann. There are people that I covered. Once they took accountability, guess what happened? I don't talk about them anymore. My goal is always going to be accountability for the people that they've hurt. Okay? And I understand that I may be one person, but I promise you that there are 1,000 people behind me thanking me because she hurt them. Because they don't have the platform that I do. They don't have a way to make people understand the pain that she caused them. But I do. Rage bait. So rage bait is what she's doing now, right? She's taking to her lives and drinking a couple of sips of alcohol to get people pissed off, because without people commenting in her life, she has nothing. She has nothing without the trolls. Do you get that? Gabby, are you in here? You don't have a credible platform. And she has been reported. Just so you know, Gabby, you've been reported about the added income. Okay? Antagonizing, exactly. So let's review. The first night of the blackout, she said she didn't care about the blackout, right? She didn't care, but now she's blocking all the accounts. Why? Thinking that it was going to do something? Did it do anything? Did it work? Did it work for you? Did you unblock all those people? And then, oh, she cares. She cares. How's my past? Not bad, actually. But I'm not talking about the past, babe. Right? I'm talking about faking a miscarriage last week. Are you new, Christina? Are you new to me? So let me give you a little bit of a bio, okay? I've been on these apps. July will be 5 years, right? Calling people out for their bullshit. Some people call me the accountability police, and I'm not mad about it, right? Because here's the difference. There is not a goddamn thing anybody is going to find about me that is factual and has not been addressed a million times. Just so you know. Not a single thing. Good luck. Careful where you hear your information from. You know what I mean? What you're never going to do is find me getting on this here app, okay, and lying about a miscarriage, hurting, I don't even know how many people. You're never going to find me doing that, okay? You're never going to find me turning sub only to get away from the fact that you lied, okay? So just so you know, let me give you a little bit of a breakdown, okay? Every time I turn my direction towards somebody new, guess what they do? Ryan, where you at, Ryan? Can we get a breakdown, please, in the box? Where's she at? God damn it, where's Ryan? There she is. Let her up. Let's get a breakdown, Ryan. Ryan.
Hey guys. Okay, so hold on. Let me get my paper. Okay, so anytime villain goes at
you need the big box?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Because I'm sick, I'm not going to take the big box. But
I hope you feel better.
For not taking accountability, they will bring up the fact that she has been arrested with a sanitation drug or hug bust some years back. But the funny thing is she was the wrong person arrested and actually was paid 80 grand, which coincidentally enough, the article about the 80 grand and her being falsely arrested is right under that one, but that gets missed. They also lie and say she was engaged to a guy named Dante, who we all supported because there were false sexual claims made against him. They will bring up her DV charges, which she was only charged with because her ex wanted to know where she was, and he didn't even show up for court, so that was dropped. She actually has a lifetime restraining order against him. But you will find him defending her in comments and stuff, but that often gets deleted because people don't really want the truth. People say there are multiple lifetime POs and PFAs against Villain. There are not. One person had a PFA because at the time Villain could not go to court, but the second time it was not renewed because it was bullshit. They go after her press badge and get real, upset that she has a press badge and try to debunk it and everything else. But if you go on Google, simple Google search, guys, a lot of people can get a press badge. I actually have one as well. They get mad at her for doing background checks, but they do background checks, but don't come up with the right shit. Imagine that. They say that she steals money for every charity or every organization that she does, but yet she shows proof, and there's no proof that any money was stolen. But again, people don't want the truth. They just want the bullshit. They say she relapsed 1 year ago, which is untrue. It was actually 2 years ago?
2 years ago yesterday.
Okay. Love and respect for that. And what's triggering to those of us that love Villain, have been friends with her, is we all had to sit and watch that happen. So, that's, people want to scream mental health, but apparently our mental health doesn't matter. Hasn't raised, they love to say she hasn't raised her kids, but yet Villain has text messages from her children with her saying that and them saying, well, we act like you because you raised us, or, well, you're the one that raised us. Why would you say that? What else? That her kids don't speak to her. Again, another lie, because if they didn't speak to her, they wouldn't be texting her that. Did I miss anything?
I think you hit it right on the nail. Okay. Right on the head.
I've done some satire videos already of some of these. I will be doing a whole series. It's a course. It is called Villains Goddard Moments 101 by Professor Here the Fuck We Go Again. It is with the Darvo and Fuck Around and Find Out University. You're welcome to attend. You don't need student financial aid. It's free. So I think I got it all.
Yes. So you got any other questions?
Yeah. Anything else?
Right. Because listen, this is how it goes. Every time I cover somebody new, these are the things that come up, all very much discussed repetitively on my YouTube channel. I don't hide who I am, where I've been, what I've done, never have, never will. Okay. Thank you. So anything else? Time is precious. You're absolutely right. But why should I allow people to walk around hurting people for no good reason other than clout, attention, and finances?
Right, Christina, you are completely. That's why you're not muted or blocked. We allow people to have a difference of
Always.
opinion over here, and time is precious. But what is important about that statement is it is also precious and important not to trigger other communities and other people just for your fuckery. You know,
Right.
so
Right. And hi, Squishy. You mean to be up here? I got Mexican homie in the background, y'all.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to say one thing, 30 seconds. Can we please get some grape Kool-Aid over here?
Listen,
I don't like.
I don't provide the Kool-Aid. I just make people drink it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whoever's in charge, can we, like, put that in there? Like, we need grape.
We need to request. Christina, if you want a box, we can talk. I don't block people like that.
We're not. I promise, we're not mean.
I'm not. I'm actually much more diplomatic than people think I am.
And when
I'm
people
mean,
say
so
that
I'm gonna
villain,
drop. I love you guys.
love you, Squishy.
You're good, Squishy.
When
Thank
people
you.
say that villain, oh, you don't want villain after you, I correct people because I don't like that. Because I have been friends with
It
villain.
makes me sound
for
like I'm so evil.
Yes, I've been friends with her for 5 years, and that hurts me because she's been there for some of my darkest times. And even today, I'm sick as a dog. I'm frustrated with my guinea pigs. I got them a new hutch. They won't go up the damn ramp. Who did I send the video bitching to? Oh, villain.
And listen, here's the difference. You want to know the difference? Oh, yay! Look, Squishy, where you at?
Oh, there's
Squishy, the grape Kool-Aid's in the chat.
Nikki. My profile is public, so yes, I will. It will be available to you guys, and you
just
guys are
have,
all welcome to repost it.
I just want to say one thing for you, Ryan. Can you do me a favor? All that stuff that you just said about Billin, I'm wondering if you could write that down and make it so we can take it and post it in the comment section when people come at me all the time, because it would save me my fingers, you know?
Yes, I can do that. I will do that for you. The other thing is all of this is spoke on my profile here on TikTok. And Villain has it on her profile over on YouTube, which is your favorite villain on YouTube. Everybody can see it. She's an open book. She has even posted things I wouldn't have posted, like pictures of past things. So, you know, this is stuff's easy to find. But yes, Nikki, I will put that in a neat little package. What does Villain say? A little package for you?
Yeah,
so
a little
copy and repost it.
Yeah, and then everybody else can do that too when they come out. Well, you know, Villain did this. Well, you know, Villain
Lisa,
did this.
I'll get you.
Then I can just like, you know what? Look it here. Boom.
Some of these people give me way too much credit. I am not technologically good. I'm a technological idiot. Can I dig and find information? Yes. A lot of people spend that time wasting, digging frantically, trying to find something that is going to hurt me, and it's never going to happen because I am honest, I have integrity, and everything that I have ever had to take accountability for, I've done it. Liz, you know you're up here?
No, Christina, I think that you made some good points. I lost the closest thing I've ever had to a sibling in 2021 to self-unaliving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it turned my life upside down, and I am a completely different person today because I chose to bring that journey onto TikTok. So I get that life is very precious, and I don't think that any of us are disagreeing with what you're saying. I think a lot of us, it's not about her, it's about the child. And I know Kit Kat, she had asked about what makes people a mandated reporter. And there are a lot of jobs that's actually part of their job description. They sign contracts. In my
streaming account will be up in a second.
In my area, it's because I have a nonprofit that we help families of missing person cases that aren't getting enough coverage. And we actually signed a declaration, both of us, that we will be mandated reporters and we will report trafficking, abuse, exploitation, all of that. So
I think we all are, in a way, mandated reporters. We may not work for a company, but you know, if you see something, you got to say something. So either way,
Kit Kat, hold on, real quick, everybody. Kit Kat, we got off on the wrong foot, right? How do you feel about me now? Ryan,
I got hit.
Listen to me, y'all. Do not watch our lives. A streaming account will be up momentarily. Just give them a second to set up. They will be. I promise you.
Yeah, and I'll go over there when they do. It's so much fun over there.
As a mod, I want to state for all the Gabby fans, when you come in, we do not block you. We will mute you if need be, and you will be invited up into a box. Feel free to speak your opinion, but
There you
own
go.
it.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to pop in and
own
say, real quick, a little thing about people that are control freaks, like myself. If there's something out there, like Villain, if there's something out there, she's going to put it out there first, because she's not going to allow you or anybody else to control that and put it out there before her. So she will put it out there before anybody else and not lie about it and show proof. So Gabby, why don't you try to do that? Oh yeah, because you can't.
Yes, that is, yes, Rumple. I see you, but my chat is moving super quick. I know she's live. Give them a minute to set up and they will be live. That is one of the biggest reasons why I am the way that I am. I will never give somebody the chance to one-up me. If there is something that I need that needs to be told, I will tell it myself. I'm not going to give somebody else the chance to beat me to it. It's never going to happen.
Not smart. Absolutely.
100%. And there are people that have been, I know, listen, here's another thing. A lot of these people, right, they don't have, the people that I have around me, my mods, most of them have been around for 5 years. Okay? I'm not rotating mods every 6 months. That doesn't happen here. There's a reason for that, right? A lot of these people lose mods month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They can't keep the mods. Why? My mods, right? My mods have been with me for years.
Same on YouTube too, actually. Right. Yeah, I don't go through them. Like some of these scammers, they go through. It's them like fast. Every week they got new ones. It's crazy.
Thank you. I know the turkey account is also up, y'all. Watch from a stream. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, y'all, it will work. Okay?
I just wanted to let her know that we're not trying to.
Well, that night when we first tried it.
Wait, well, find out.
Sorry, we're not trying to hurt anybody. We're trying to keep others from getting hurt. And just for me personally, I'm not speaking for Villain or anybody else. I don't give a shit about the people victimizing other people. I give a shit about the victims.
Amen.
I don't care about helping the people that are victimizing. I care about helping the victims.
Always.
People that are out here being predators can go shove it up their booty.
If you're new here, a lot of what I do is for that reason, is because there are actual victims behind the people that I talk about.
And the twins have stolen over $20,000 off people on this.
Holy
How'd you know?
Yes.
Hey, it's really pretty simple, guys. Villain only goes after anybody that is harming innocent things, whether that is people on this app who did not deserve it, whether that's children or animals. The reason she doesn't cover LR at this point is because LR is only damaging herself. And if you haven't her money, that's your own stupid fault. The kids are gone. The dog is gone. That's done. When you go after innocent things, and there are victims are innocent beings, then she's going to hold you accountable. It's pretty simple.
And the victims,
I think she's delusional.
Sorry, Nick.
I agree.
The other night, do you know what she did? She actually sat there with it was what 200 or 300 people in her lab. I was watching the first blackout, and she stated that she likes it this way, and she made this happen. That she only had this many people in there because she wanted that way. Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck? What? She is fucking delusional. Oh my god!
I agree. I agree. I do think that she is delusional. In some areas, though, right? Because. Are you watching, Gabby?
Oh, is she alive?
Listen,
Hi,
I am never going to attack. I think that her husband is a joke. That's like the most I go with.
Well, Villain,
him.
while she's listening, let's remind everybody. Gabby puts in her box those special needs victims that her and her sister love to steal money from. And it's all proof and evident with the types of people she's got in her box. So that's why we do what we do, to protect those special needs adults that need protecting.
And that is that's I know that people what they do, people Gabby, Victoria, Lori even, right? They tell their people, I'm this big bad bully. I am not a mean person at all. I just have zero tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
So they push their audience to think I'm this big bad guy, right? And then what happens? Their audience starts getting curious. They come over here and they're like, she's really not that bad. I don't threaten people. I'm not going to sit here and co-sign people texting you, calling you, emailing you. I am not okay with that behavior.
I agree, and that's probably what made it seem like, oh my God, it's big bad villain. No, what it is when you're talking like this, you're stern, you get to the point, you're right like that. And I think people take that as you're mean, and it's not. It's you're fed up.
People take my honesty for meanness, but it's not. It's just not okay to lie about people. I don't know why it's become so widely accepted for people with these platforms to just lie about people.
I agree.
Dan, can I interrupt you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're good.
If there's no trail of victims, you will never see her face.
All right, let me go do that, y'all. I'll end so that I can help the streamers out. I hope everybody has a good day. I know Mexican Homie is live. Did anybody get what he was saying? Let me go on my backup.
All right. Let me know how I can help keep the streamers up too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've been sitting in their boxes so that people go in.
Okay.
But I don't think I followed on my backups yet. Does anybody know what Mexican Homie said?
I don't even know who that is, I don't think.
A few people were asking
awesome.
streaming.
Okay, got it.
You go to Villain's page. There is a video there that's got all the pages. There are some spoof ones, guys.
Yes.
All the real ones have underscores in them, but you will see some spoof pages.
Yeah.
So make sure you're not following those.
Cheryl said that, sorry to interrupt Janelle, but my mind, it'll fly out of my mind. Cheryl just said that it's still Mexican Homie, still tonight. We're just waiting for a time. Oh, it's 8 p.m. PST is what? Oh, now Tracy said Eastern. All right, guys, we need to figure out if it's Eastern or PST.
Yeah. No, Cheryl will tell me.
So I don't know if anyone saw it in the chat or anything. I know Feisty has said that putting a filter on Gab's face while you're streaming her kind of helps with it not getting hit.
I didn't hear what you said. That last part helps with what, Mama?
With not getting the live hit.
Okay.
Really? Just a filter would work like that? Oh, okay.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It's worth a shot to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't even think of that. That's good. That's a good idea.
But anybody who doesn't know, there's a, yes, Irish, there's multiple. Can't think of the name.
Somebody Needs a Backup is on right now.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
So I'm going to go hop in their box to get their numbers up so people could go. Have a good day, guys. I hope everybody has a good weekend.
What's the name of that account, Villain, before you go?
Turkey Needs a Backup. I tagged it in my last video on this account.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll go over.
Yep. Bye.
See you there. Bye.